welcome to Shanghai. I'm Chen Xuan.
Hi, I'm Timothy Pope. The China Digital Entertainment Expo and Conference, more commonly known as China Joy, was held from the 1st to the 4th of August here in Shanghai. It's a celebration of all things game-related, and Zhang Shixuan was there to find out more about the latest trends in the sector.
China Joy, the annual gala for game developers and fans, is back in town. This year's event brings together more than 700 enterprises from around the world, including 237 foreign-funded entities from 37 countries and regions.
As always, it's packed with passion, and every year there are new faces, whether traditional game studios and those from outside of the industry.
This AI tech developer was not involved in the entertainment business until the end of last year, when it transferred its focus from autonomous trucks to gaming and AI-generated videos.
用户可以通过我们的平台做3分钟级的短剧、动画短剧的水平，达到最好的全球最好的一个水平了已经。大概上线2个月，自然用户有50万。然后我们认为在中国开了以后，今年年底我们本来我们的 KPI 是100万的用户，然后100万的月活，现在呢，我们判断可能到年底应该有300万左右的月活吧。
And for game development, it's got bigger ambitions. The firm has acquired the rights to develop novels written by renowned Chinese author Louis Cha, also known as Jin Yong, into a new game. The game is expected to be launched in 2 years.
我们手里面有《金庸群侠传》还有《三体》2个大的 IP， 我们应该会有不错的表现吧。做 AI 动画和游戏要比无人驾驶少花很多钱。我们之前做无人驾驶最多一年是4个多亿美金的开支，现在我们的开支不超过1亿美金吧。我认为我在27年的整个财年会盈利。
Chen's vision for the company's profit growth comes from the booming performance in China's gaming industry. In the first half of this year, China's gaming market saw its actual sales revenue reach a record high of 168 billion yuan, or about $23.5 billion, up more than 14% from a year ago. That's according to a report released by China Audio, Video and Digital Publishing Association in Shanghai on July 31st.
Chinese gaming companies have been growing at a very, very fast rate. Just in the past maybe 6-7 years, we've seen almost a 400% increase in Chinese games that are getting installed on people's mobile phones globally.
The major overseas market for Chinese games is the United States, which accounts for nearly a third, followed by Japan and South Korea.
Chinese culture is very gaming oriented, but the games are interesting because they always have like some type of storyline to them, some type of cultural resonance that they're trying to build. And they're taking these storylines and taking them global right now. And they're appealing. They're making people want to understand more about like the culture behind gaming, creating character development, and the aesthetics are just beautiful. And so I think that, you know, what is being done in China is helping to go take these games global. You know, you see many types of different gaming genres, you know, whether it's role-playing games or casual games, which we know that casual games is very addictive as well. So I think there's no real category that Chinese gaming companies don't go into.
The app marketing analytics and distribution service provider on July 31st released an industry report saying that the year 2025 will become a key turning point for the global gaming industry. From 2018 to 2025, the Asia-Pacific region saw the most game downloads.
China's hugely successful auto sector is undergoing some changes as the industry adjusts to rising costs. Because these days a car is more like a computer on wheels than an engine we use to replace a horse. And that means computer chip suppliers will find themselves at the forefront of those changes, as Zhang Shixuan reports.
In the first half of this year, China's auto production and sales both surpassed 50 million units for the first time.
汽车是国民经济，所以它对 GDP 的这个影响会是比较大的。目前已经基本上跟房地产差不多的体量，超过10万亿级别。
In 2024, China's auto industry achieved a total revenue of 10.65 trillion yuan, surpassing that of the property sector.
1/3 and 1/4 of the manufacturing car will use our technology and service.
The U.S. headquartered electronic supplier's latest quarterly financial report released at the end of April shows Asia was the only region that reported a year-on-year growth in revenue during the period. And the auto sector contributes the most to its revenue in China.
Real computers on wheels.
Matthew Wah told me that each of the EVs on roads has a similar box, with loads of chips inside, which looks quite similar to a computer. How many more chips does a car require compared with what it was 5 years ago?
5 times more. Previous time we just have the ECU. Now we also will work with a lot of communications. Each of the sensor, they also have the tiny MCU or SoC to support them.
But according to the China Passenger Car Association, a 5% increase in costs in the country's auto sector have led to an 8% drop in profit.
17年左右，中国的整个可以造车的企业有大概400多家，但今天真正量产能够有销量表现的真实的，上公告数的大概也就100来家。到2030年，大概会有，我觉得还是会有10到20家企业。
And for the remaining 5 years, what's the key for the competition?
下一个时代里面，可能 AI 和智能化对于汽车的这个生态会变得比较重要，所以对于企业来讲，他们要弥补或者说要做好这个差异化优势的芯片会至关重要。
How chips have evolved for automobiles. Matthew Wah took me around to see what these chipsets have helped achieve in cars.
因为它是有红外的，所以
BMS camera
是 multi 4K together。以捷变的话，它是一个 deep 的 estimation， 技能底盘啊，都是通过 camera 去做一个应用。
While the EV sector is facing fierce competition, some other new fields are grabbing attention. Electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, and robots, for example.
We already support those of the eVTOL company and already gets the design win start from last year. And AI robot also very new.
How many clients do you currently have in eVTOL?
15 to 20 is starting to work with us, and 5 of the top is already have the product is launched in the market.
Just this Tuesday, Chinese electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft or eVTOL maker Autoflight delivered its carry-all V2000 CG aircraft. It's proved to be the world's first over 1-ton eVTOL aircraft certified with all 3 key airworthiness approvals, including type certificate, production certificate, and airworthiness certificate.
So, chips for cars on the road and in the air. Can that bring more revenue and profit?
Maybe I sell one set of chipset in the EV, then I sell 2 or 3 times in eVTOL.
And there's no price competition in this field.
I don't say no price, but there will not that tough.
So no tough price competitions currently in eVTOL.
Currently, because when we support the eVTOL customer, they also have lots of requirement. They're willing to pay this to get your support. Some of the tier 1 and car brand company, step by step, they will do like the AI robot and the eVTOL. The technology is similar, and they can reuse their AI algorithm. They can reuse their motor control, BMS system, etc.
For electronic suppliers like Avnet, to offer new chipsets to eVTOLs and robots is not a challenge, given their rich experience in auto chip development.
The technology is quite similar. How to control the car and how to control the plane. How you can control the robot is similar. Like the FSD, you can also reuse those of the application with the similar algorithm.
But there's always new demand.
For eVTOL, that requirement is very tough. Each of the MCU, they need to go through one standard testing. So they will use the similar EV platform to combine together, but they will choose the more high-end one, and they will have the redundant platform together to make this system stable.
Do U.S. chip restrictions affect your business here?
This will not influence the EV, or maybe there will increase more opportunity in China. I think China, we can see every month, you can see a new company is doing the new chipset is very powerful. Like NVIDIA's CEO, he also said, if you're bending, he also make the new competitor. I think nowadays is globalized together, so we need to co-op together. I think we cannot without anyone, and anyone need to work together to make more success applications and product together. We also work with some local brand chipset provider, and nowadays I think there also a trend for some part of the percentage they will use the China brand component also.
While the automobile industry in China is already reporting more than 10 trillion yuan in annual revenue, the emerging eVTOL sector is also gaining more orders. The East China Unmanned Aero Vehicle Base in Shanghai's Jinshan district, the first of its kind in the country, has already signed 41 projects worth more than 3.3 billion yuan. Just this Wednesday, Shanghai-based Volent Aerotech signs $1.75 billion order for eVTOLs, marking the largest international single order to date in China's passenger eVTOL sector.
If you got any questions for us, you can find us on the socials.
We always love hearing from you, and you can find all our content online as well. And join us here on Dragon TV Monday to Friday.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.